The goal of curbing youth violence remains. One of the suspects linked to these group attacks in downtown Cincinnati is back in jail this evening. Thanks for joining us here tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm Craig McKee. Tanya has the night off. Jaden Shaw was back in court this morning facing a charge of robbery. The judge raised his bond from $10,000 up to $50,000, citing the seriousness of the offense. Shaw is a senior at Don Community High School and the only adult charged in this case right now. Several juveniles, though, have been arrested already linked to the attacks you're seeing play out there. Tonight, we're hearing from a juvenile judge following those attacks. The Hamilton County prosecutor criticized judges, saying they needed to be tougher on teen offenders. WCPO 9 News reporter Taylor Nimmo joining us with the response from juvenile court judge Kari Bloom.
Judge Kari Bloom says the primary goal of juvenile court is education and reform, not punishment. And tonight we're learning more about the factors that the court considers when determining if a child will be detained or if they'll be released.
There is guidance in the law, there is guidance from the federal government, and there is guidance from I guess I would call it the behavioral health community on who should be held, when, why, and for how long.
Like adult courts, there are mandatory sentences that happen in juvenile court.
So there are times that we have to send a kid to the Department of Youth Services, which is prison for kids.
An example of that:
anytime a gun is shown or shot in the commission of an offense, there is a mandatory DYS commitment.
Last month, Cincinnati police arrested 2 teenagers for the January 23rd assault on 6th and Walnut. A 14-year-old involved was released out of juvenile detention with an ankle monitor. Hamilton County prosecutor Melissa Powers called out juvenile judges following attacks, saying more needs to be done.
So what the judges are doing with their lenient policies are enabling for this problem to continue, and they're not offering viable solutions.
I just wanted to see what your response would be to these leaders calling on the judges.
It seems pretty natural to look for someone to blame. It's sort of human nature. And like I told you before, the court has to maintain impartiality. And so if people want to blame the court, I can't stop them.
Judge Bloom says the law is what's guiding her decisions.
We aren't allowed to be influenced by the community or society or any outside factors. We are allowed to follow the law. And so I would say not everyone agrees with the law. There are plenty that I don't agree with, but I still have to follow them.
She says all detain and release decisions are made on a child-by-child basis.
If we were to say every kid who gets charged with X gets held, then we are violating the law. We cannot have black and white policies. The system is set up the way it is from people far before us, and we're following the law and the process that's been given to us.
Earlier this week, Cincinnati Police Chief Teresa Thigi said when it comes to youth violence, everyone needs to come to the table. She's hoping for better conversations with judges moving forward in hopes of finding a solution. Taylor Nimmo, WCPO 9 News.